you're a Democrat. What's the biggest challenge you think right now within the party?
The president. I think that the president has to be true to the things that he said as candidate Biden, as President Biden. Forgiving student loan debt, decriminalizing cannabis. There are things that he committed to doing that have not been done. And I think that if Democrats are going to be successful in the midterm elections, the president is going to have to do the things that he can do from an executive level to help move the ball. The other thing is we got two senators in Manchin and Sinema that I think are extremely problematic for the party and where the party wants to be. By all means, they have the right to have a differing opinion. I'm not saying that they have to do everything the party says do. But when you allow your view to stall the entire country, I think that can be problematic. And we need to look at how do we expand our margins in the U.S. Senate this year.
Okay. Actually, that's funny because that was the next question I was going to ask. How you think Biden was doing and what you want to see him do? Would you answer that? What do you think is preventing him from doing some of those things? Is it like red tape? I'm not in politics. I'm a regular voter. So I don't know how that world is. Is it politics? Is it stuff behind the scenes? Is it too much pushback from some of his colleagues? Like, what do you think is preventing him from doing that? Some of those things that
I don't want to over speculate to what the president's thinking is, but what I will say is I think that generational gap difference really makes a difference. You know, This is a man who served 30 years in the U.S. Senate, has some level of respect to the way that they do their business, not recognizing that just because something has always been done that way doesn't mean that that's the way that we should keep doing it. Right. And there are too many old white men in the U.S. Senate. We need to diversify what that body looks like so it looks more like the people of this country. And I think that the president has considered more, how can he get his friend Joe Manchin, who he's served with for years, to agree with him. And the truth is, you know, he's made his position. And so now it's time for you to kind of drop the hammer and be the boss. And that's what we're looking for. You know, the president yesterday got caught on camera saying,
son of a bitch.
You know, son of a bitch, right? I want you to go talk to Joe Manchin like that.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to give that same energy to Joe that you're giving to that reporter because he made a comment that you didn't like. And maybe if you gave that energy to Joe Manchin, Joe would understand that you ain't bullshitting with it. That's where we need to see the president at. You know, don't slick diss somebody when the mic is, when you think the mic is off. Like, handle your business. And while you look at it, there are a lot of people who were glad to see the president talk like that, right? Right. People want to know that you got some gravitas with you, that you're going to stand up for something. And it just doesn't always feel like the president is in that position. I know that he's got that in him because you don't become the president of the United States without having some level of beast in you. But we need to see a little bit more of that. Whether or not we agree with everything Trump did, one of the things that people respected about Donald Trump was that he stood on his rocks. That was attractive to a lot of people. I think that we need Democrats who stand on their rocks because at the end of the day, we on the right side of history.